have to argue she's worse. Like she's bottom 3, and like people are like, no, maybe bottom 5.
Yes.
Yeah. Now Ori and Sign though, maybe bottom 6.
Together they're top 1.
I think they're 2. I still think it goes Raster Ori.
I mean, yeah, they're both kind of like.
And I think it would be Ori if Raster wasn't in the game, because I think just Raster just beats Ori, and they beat everyone else about the same. So it's literally just
good
that.
matchups.
Yeah.
All right, we got Lucius and T. Richard here.
Lucius and T. Richard.
All right.
Another bald man. I don't like this. It used to just be me and Bagel, and now it is me, Bagel, and T. Richard, and this is not okay.
Do you think it's Rivals players are getting older, or do you think that bald people are finding the game?
I think there is probably a pipeline somewhere online where it's just a bunch of bald people, and they're like in a support group, and they find out like, you know what?
New games to play.
Yeah. Like, what do I play with my friends? And they saw Bagel once on like a YouTube video, and they're like, I should play this.
This is definitely the game for bald people.
That's my guess. Speaking of that, T. Richard is down a stock there. A little bit of a flub on the recovery.
I have not played against T. Richard, I don't think. Another SD.
That's not...
That's super unfortunate.
You don't want to see that. Is this winners?
It's losers quarters.
Oh, this is losers too. Oh yeah, you definitely don't want to see that then.
Yeah, I'm wondering if his mental state might not be in the best spot.
Yeah.
Usually when you get those SDs, you're like inputting too fast because you're nervous, or just like fat fingering things. Or just like kind of nerves paralysis. Like there are all kinds of messed up things nerves can do. And losers.
Exactly.
The losers bracket is just amplified.
Exactly. I felt like I was flubbing a lot in losers. So I was like, you know, I was nervous. I was like, I don't want to get out yet. I knew like, hey, if I won this set, you know, I'd be playing this person, and I felt more confident against playing, you know, X, Y, and Z. So I was like, I just need to get through this tough thing, and all of a sudden you're like, oh shoot, I gotta beat Lucius.
Yeah.
Like, it can get in you. But hopefully, I mean, a couple SDs, you chalk it up to that, and you say, listen.
Yeah.
I still
shake it off.
Shake it off. Be okay with it. Understand, like, you messed up, and if you just don't do that, like, it's a way more open game.
You got to be kind to yourself. You got to just accept that you made a mistake, and you know that you can do better, so just do better.
And it's already starting good there. Pairing the needle. Pairing a needle in general. I'm just like, I feel amazing when that happens.
Yeah, I know. It's just like, no, this really obnoxious projectile that is just like infamous for interrupting whatever you're trying to do is instead turned back against the Ranno.
One thing I did notice is I haven't seen a lot of Lily, it feels like. Game 1, I don't know if Lily was out even once. Like, I can't remember.
You know, some Maypuls just aren't as Lily-centric. I'm thinking T. Richard might be one of them.
It looks like it.
I was noting Latham also. He uses Lily, but not like as much as say like
Chippy.
Yeah, Soul Rifle is just like all about Lily.
Exactly.
And Lily can be good. I mean, if you don't play the neutral right, you can give your opponent free iframes. You can get the setups wrong, but I understand the risk there.
I'd say it's a pretty low risk though.
It's like, a pretty low risk, yeah.
In terms of like the reward of what Lily could do, like just like a stray tilt could lead into a kill because of Lily. So you definitely should have her out in some way. Like I think right there, that's where you want her. Yeah. Because worst case scenario, Lucius parries Lily. You're not really using her anyway, and his iframes go down.
Yeah, Lucius is playing Ranno, who is a character that doesn't have a ton of horizontal mobility outside of platforms like aerial-wise, so it is hard for him to maybe capitalize on any iframes that Lily could provide.
Exactly, and let me tell you, T. Richard is looking a lot better right now.
He's looking so much cleaner this match. He looks like he really mentally got over those SDs.
Absolutely.
This is a very close game.
Great coverage with the Nair too by Lucius. I like, you know, that Nair. I hate that Nair, but
Lucius,
let me tell you, I love seeing
patient player. Oh, just utter read on the up
I think he already air dodged too, so I think it covered basically everything.
Yeah, it was questionable whether just a up special without the tether would have made it back.
Yeah.
T. Richard might have been able to just kind of wait it out with the wall cling, but he did not.
All right, let's see what he can do with this last stock. He's not doing too well right now. I don't know if he got his jump back.
Edge guard position.
Did he land? I think he did. He did.
Land, yeah.
Okay.
He's gone back on stage. All right.
He's already at.
Keeps getting put in this edge guard position. This is not good. Oh, great interrupt with the down air.
Way too slow in there. I wanted to see a side B somewhere in there though. Get him wrapped up. Not right there.
No. Bad DI on the back air, which is very common with Ranno back air. It's a very fast move.
It's so fast, and his ears are flopping.
Yeah.
Oh no.
He's a happy Lucius.
Do you think Lucius plays ranked with the mouse head on? Or the rat head on? Is he a rat or a mouse?
I don't know.
Does he play ranked with the head on? This is what the people need to know.
He's gotta. I feel like he's gotta practice with it at some point because otherwise it's just so jarring.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't know what it looks like from the inside.
Well, so. I mean, I remember whatever the last Genesis was that Jmook won. Like Aatrox wanted to sponsor Jmook, but he wouldn't wear a hat because he didn't want to wear something that he wasn't used to wearing.
Yeah.
So I have to imagine he's got to do something like that.
I take this hat off when I play. I just like covering my head, but you know, it's in the peripheral vision and it bothers me. You know, just got to get that out of there.
Yeah.
So I guess it just does not bother Lucius at all.
He's cool with it.
He seems utterly comfortable with it.
He has transcended.
Yeah. Peripheral vision, who needs that?
I imagine, yeah, he probably like technically plays worse because of it.
I mean, if he's used to it. I mean, like I said, I don't know what it looks like from the inside. Certainly covering these options on the edge card well enough.
Yeah. Maybe he's got like a VR headset in there. He's just watching everything, but now it's like fisheye lens. It's a possibility.
Yeah. It could be a high-tech headgear.
That's the future. Rivals 2 is going to implement that.
Yeah, the virtual reality. It's like I'm really being edge guarded. Wow.
I'm really being thrown like a rock.
It's just edge guarding him first on the right, then on the left. But then he gets edge guarded back.
I think he might be
able to. That is an interesting edge guard. I'm not sure I would have gone for it.
I wouldn't have either. You gotta. I would feel like at that point you have to like forward air in the middle of their down air on the bubble.
Yeah.
That's my guess.
It did not pay off. He got reversaled and killed.
Yeah. But the raw up B.
Yeah.
And it works.
He's able to make the read on that up B.
All right.
All right.
T. Richard on his tournament stock. What can he do with it? He's keeping a pretty good percent lead and staying in disadvantage.
Looks like he wanted the double dunk, wasn't quite well spaced.
That's that tournament nerves. Listen, on casual, he's hitting that 10 out of 10 times.
Yeah,
he's like,
he was just like,
or dying trying.
Just following. Yeah, why not? It's
exactly.
It's friendlies.
Listen, you lose this, you got a great chance at winning redemption bracket. Think about it that way.
Yeah, it's true.
And then everyone's gonna be scared. They're gonna see.
They're gonna be like, oh, he's gonna hit the double dunk on me, you know, because it's redemption and nerves aren't as high.
Oh, great air dodge, and I think it's over. That's gonna be a tough.
That up special tether, I think he went to the wrong side and he got hit off stage. But he makes it back on, you know. He's done a pretty good job of recovering so far. Oh, amazing hit with the up special. Just kind of reads Lucius is waiting on the platform. He is a patient Ranno, but that can bite you in the butt if you're a little too patient.
Yeah, and I was surprised Lucius was covering the top there. I mean,
yeah.
It looked, I mean, T. Richard was definitely posturing the lower recovery, but.
Well, he could just be trying to play a little safer because it was kind of a last hit situation. So.
Probably, yeah. I mean, any trade can be lethal there.
Yes, especially of course for
on Abyss, Eternal Abyss, is that what it's called? FD.
FD.
We are on FD, and this I cannot imagine is great for a Maypul because you now have Lily on the same plane as the opponent all the time.
Easy to get those iframes. You can't really tilt them into her as easily. Yes, Lily is not as helpful in this. She's still helpful during the edge guards. Actually, maybe even more helpful during the edge guards because they have less places to go.
Yeah.
But you got to get them off the edge first. So that's the prereq there.
That's true.
Oh. Gets the tongue out of the trade. Ooh, wow.
Misses the forward air. The forward air surely would have killed.
Yeah, do you think it would have beat the up special there?
No, I think that he missed the early up air.
Oh, the earlier one?
Yeah, or early forward air. Like just barely didn't hit, and then he got up beat.
I applaud T. Richard. That first game, he was doing a lot of SDs, and now he's like making it look like a really clean, close.
Yeah, this is a completely different Maypul. It feels like. It feels like he, he messed up and he, slapped himself in the face, said, "You need to get it together."
Come on, T. Richard. You gotta be a credit to bald men everywhere.
Exactly. Listen, maybe Bagel came over and was like, "Listen, you need to start growing some hair if you're gonna play like that. You cannot be SDing twice." I don't know.
Wow. That's a nice tether because he was kind of off screen, like not very expected. Lucius wasn't in a position to punish, so he just got back for free. Now he's starting a somewhat edge guard of his own. Misses the up strong, gets punished in return.
I feel like he missed the seed and he just kind of panicked. He's like, what do I do?
Hit him with a strong thing. Everyone hates strong things.
The have a good option and to slightly miss it and then you panic is such a great moment.
Yeah.
Every time I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna fair bash here. It's completely fine. I missed the fair and I'm like, what do I do?
I don't know. Forward strong. Forward strong's great.
When in doubt. Ooh, almost scoops with the up strong.
Ooh, jumps into the tongue. I want to see the replay hitboxes on that. It didn't look like he was gonna get. Oh man, that's unfortunate.
You hate to see that, but good stuff to T. Richard again. Taking that third game.
Big props to him.
In that second game, or that fourth game, definitely was very